Black Friday is the biggest market crash of the year, and it starts several weeks before Black Friday even happens. And today, I'm not only going to show you how to not lose coins, but I'm going to show you how to take advantage of the panic and make coins while everything else is dropping. Welcome to Trading to Glory. If you're looking for cheap and reliable EAFC 24 coins, look no further than my new partner FUTLOOT and use my code ELYT, ELYYT, for an extra 6% at checkout. Inflation is getting crazy. I mean, first it was milk tripling in price. Now it's 83 rated cards. So I think I have to choose this option for level 9. 83 plus times 3. Now, I'm guaranteed to probably get 383 rated cards out of that pack. But guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, it's a good time to do so because you do not want to miss out on all of the Black Friday content coming in the next couple of weeks. Who is this? A Dutch attacking mid double walkout, Roared in Odegaard. 2 center attacking mid walkouts, both play in England. We'll take that from an 83 plus times 3. The first thing you need to consider is how to not lose coins during the month of November. And the answer is easy. It's boring. It's probably not what you want to hear, but it's be liquid. Don't have a ton of meta players in your club right now as they lose you coins during the month of November. The second thing you need to consider is hitting that like button. But let's go ahead and take a look at these cards from last year. During the month of November, we saw Erling Haaland, a mid-tier meta card, go from 80,000 coins. That was at the beginning of November, about a week into November, which is about where we're at right now when this video is getting uploaded. This card had already dropped a little bit in price, and we've already seen that drop so far as these cards start coming down in price. But is it going to rebound? And the answer is absolutely not. 80,000 coins in by Black Friday, he's 28K. Now, he actually rebounded back up here, not because the metas rebounded, absolutely not. It's because he became fodder, and fodder went up in price. So that's how extreme the market crash is in November, is that a card that is super expensive at the beginning of the year, 300,000, 400,000 coins, is fodder by the time that Black Friday rolls around. Well, let's take a look and say, okay, maybe we're safe with the high tier metas like Mbappe, Caroline Graham-Hansen, all of those guys, Vinicius Jr. Well, the answer is nope, you're not safe with them either. 1.5 million coins, and then by the end of the month, you're looking at about 1 million coins. So did he drop as much as Haaland? Not as much in terms of percentage. No, a little bit safer, I guess, in terms of percentage of coins you'd lose. If you had 1 million coins worth of Erling Haaland, you'd lose a lot more coins than if you had 1 million coins worth of Mbappe. But you're still losing a pretty significant amount of coins during that month with several different market drops on this card and not a ton of rebound. I mean, even on the days it did rebound from 1,050,000, it went up to 1,180,000. There is room for profit there, but timing that is very, very difficult. And let's go ahead and take a look at some of the lower rated metas like Ferland Mendy, who's the hardest to pack low rated card in the game. I don't know why EA do this every year with Ferland Mendy, but his card is absolutely impossible to pack. But I guess not during November because his card goes from 75,000 coins at the beginning of November all the way down to about 11,000 coins at the end. He does rebound as we enter into December, but over the next few weeks, we're looking at chaos. And you might say, okay, well, these are all gold cards. My hero card is going to be safe. No, it's not. So David Ginola, 2 million coins at the beginning of the month of November, and by the time Black Friday rolls around, 1.6 million coins, similar to Mbappe's drop in price. Well, what about my Inform card? Even worse, you're looking at Erling Haaland at 622,000 coins. He came out in one of the first team of the weeks. He was pretty steady in price during the first bit of the year. You can see he hovered around 500 to 700K during that entire time. But as we got into November, that card dropped from about 500,000 coins all the way to 150,000 coins. You don't want to have this Erling Haaland in your club right now. I'm just throwing it out there as he has another Inform this year at a very similar price. And I wouldn't be surprised if we're looking at less than 300K on this card in about 3 weeks' time. Well, what about icons? No, guys, stop asking. None of the metas are going to go up. This might look like a flat line. You might look like it's safe. It's not. 2 million coins for Vieira, all the way down to about 1.3 million coins by Black Friday. So if you guys are asking in the comments, should I sell? The answer is probably yes. you should probably sell those cards. And now that we know that all of the metas are going to drop in price, what is going to go up? Well, I've got a hint right here, and it's this season opener 83 to 84 provisions pack, which kind of pisses me off a little bit that EA are even doing this. But I guess the game's the game. EA are going to try to take your money in any way possible. And even though they can't understand their market enough to make it so that you guys don't get banned for trading with evolutions, what they do know is that these 83 and 84 rated cards have skyrocketed in price. They're making them much more rare and unattainable. And now that the 83s are over 2,000 coins, the 84s are nearly 5K, they're saying, hey, come spend $10 and get yourself 20 of them. And that way you don't have to go out and spend your coins or go out and do other SBCs to upgrade these cards and get your fodder. You can just get them right here, which it's terrible. I don't like it at all, but the game's the game. EA are going to take your money in any way they possibly can. But it's not like it's brand new. We see these kind of packs every other day now where it's 100 rare gold players with 3 guaranteed to be 86 or higher. And you have to spend $30 because who in their right mind is spending 350,000 coins on those packs? So it's obviously the ploy for EA to make some more money. And Black Friday is all about making money. And so SBC fodder is going to be more expensive. EA want to make this SBC fodder as expensive as possible in the game as we go into Black Friday for a couple of reasons. One, they want to make it so that when you open packs, it has value. Because even though the metas are coming down, there has to be value in the pack in some way, shape, or form. So the fodder goes up in price. And so 83s, if you pack them, you're kind of like, oh, okay, that's a decent pull. Whereas at the beginning of the year, if you packed an 85 in the first week of the game, unless it was meta and it wasn't discard, those cards really aren't that exciting to get. But when they make them super expensive, then they're a little bit more desirable. And so we already see these cards going up, and they're going to continue to do so. Now, if we take a look at Erling Haaland again, we saw that he went from 100K all the way down to 28,000 coins, which was fodder price. And then he actually spiked up to double his price. That's what 88 rated fodder and 89 rated fodder, even some 90 rated fodder cards are going to do during this promo. So those are the cards that you're going to be looking at some really good returns. And we're also looking at a lot of different content for SBCs over the next few days. This isn't even including the SBCs that we're going to get on Black Friday, which I think are going to be even crazier than this. But we're going to get a Thiago Silva SBC. Negredo's not that crazy. We got a Gordon Pundit pick, which came out yesterday. Salah's Player of the Month is a huge SBC, which is coming on Friday of this week. Then we're going to get a Flashback SBC. I think we've already got those Squad Foundations. Those aren't really that exciting anymore. Serie A's Player of the Month, whoever ends up winning that. A Showdown SBC, more upgrade SBCs. Of course, we've got some new promos like Team of the Week 8 and Triple Threat, which is coming out on Friday. And with Triple Threat, I want to go ahead and pivot into a different trading idea. Now, of course, we kind of got snaked on the Hakimi investment. If you invested in Hakimi, I did as well. I actually had quite a few, and thankfully I was able to sell some for 15 and basically sold the rest of them for over 13,000 coins, because once I saw Ousmane Dembele was leaked into the Team of the Week, I knew they weren't going to take another PSG player. And unfortunately, I could have sold all of these for over 15K, but I genuinely thought he was going to get in Team of the Week. And if you guys, also thought he was going to get into Team of the Week, you're not alone. I was with you there. But I'm trying to think outside the box. Why would he not get into Team of the Week? Well, it could be because he's getting into the Triple Threat promo. So I've went out and I've bought a couple of cards on bid, 0 risk. And that's the only way I'll buy these cards. If I have to spend 50 more coins on these cards, I'm not buying them. But I went out and I looked at Ligue 1 players from Morocco. It's no risk right now. If you spend 800 coins, just understand, you could lose coins. Do not spend more than discard or maybe, 450 coins on Harriet. But I picked up these Moroccan cards because the Triple Threat promo is exactly what it sounds like. It is 3 players from the same nation in the same league going into the promo. And if we take a look at season objectives, Well, we can already see some of this is highlighted here. Awaniyi, then we've got Vander Hayden, and then we've got Joshua Zirkzee. So you've got a Nigerian from the Premier League, a Belgian from La Liga, and then you've got Zirkzee from Serie A. If you take a look at level 15, Nigerian Prem, then you've got a Belgian from La Liga, and then a Dutch player from Serie A. And then level 19, it's the same exact thing. So here's the idea for the investment. Don't just go in on those Moroccans, because that's just my speculation in the first place and very well could be wrong. But this is the method that'll work 100%. Triple threat promo, we understand how it works. So whenever these big accounts start leaking the triple threat cards, we can go ahead and look at other cards that are in the same league, in the same nation, and maybe invest in those cards at discard price, waiting for their leak to come out later. And of course, we have to predict, try to figure out which other two cards would be from that nation and league. But that's the idea behind the promo in the first place. But here's the thing, out of pack investing hasn't really worked out that well. And even if it doesn't even make sense to invest in these cards, like this Anthony Gordon, which was an SBC, it literally says it right there, everybody went and started investing in the card anyway, because they do not know what to do to process the information. So Anthony Gordon, who's 600 coins now, which is no surprise at all, as you can see, if we take a look at the hourly graph of him yesterday, he spiked from 500, 600 coins to 7.5 thousand coins. A card that, one, was absolutely never going to be required in the SBC, and two, it's not even going out of packs. Why are you buying this card? So the idea for us is selling the hype. Every single time a new promo card gets leaked, we're selling into the hype every single time, because that's when they seem to be the highest. And it really takes no risk whatsoever. Whereas if you wait till they go out of packs, the thing is they've been in packs for way too long now. We're going into week 8, 9 of the game. So that means that they've been in packs for 2 months now. And so even though they are getting cut from supply for a week, you've still got 2 months of supply that are on people's transfer lists and people's clubs. They're still getting listed on the market. And especially when you consider how many people are investing when these leaks come out, that's even more supply that's going to enter the game throughout the week. So out of pack investing is starting to slow down, but you can still definitely sell in the hype. Quick coins, we'll take them. If you guys have watched the last couple of episodes, I appreciate you guys coming back, but here are all of the investments we made during those episodes and how many coins we came out with. 1.5 million coins. It's one of our best weeks so far. We lost coins on Haaland. His out of pack investment just didn't work out. We made a ton of coins on Girassi. In fact, that's like 75-80% of our coins right there. Didn't make anything on De Bruyne. And then we made some coins on Ward-Prowse. We could have made more on Hakimi, only made like 20K, could have made probably 60-70K if we sold at the right time. Then Lewis Dunk, we also could have sold for more. We sold these cards for 50K about. We could have sold for 55 to 57 if we sold at the perfect time, but we still ended up making about 175K. Then Ousmane Dembele, that is a card that I actually traded with today, and Sterling yesterday, who I didn't make any coins on either, but I did make coins on Dembele, which leads us into our next trading method, which is about buying cards that crash too quickly. Because when that happens, people panic and the card goes lower than what it should be. Now, those cards are dropping, sure, but they're also going to drop more because of how quickly they're going down. People panic and undercut and undercut and undercut, and so they're subject to rebound back up, which is exactly what happened to Dembele today. You can see on your screen right now, I picked these cards up for about 910K, listed them just about an hour later for 989,000 coins, 978,000 coins, making us about 50,000 coins. But if we take a look at his graph, we can see how quickly this card went down. He actually started yesterday during the match at 1.17 million coins after they lost to AC Milan, and we also got a leak that he's going to be in Team of the Week 8, so that I'm sure contributed to the panic. It caused that card to drop every single hour. It went down 100K every hour for about the first 2 hours and then dropped another 60K in the next hour. He got down to about 910, which is about what we bought for. We timed the buy perfectly. And then if we look at today, you can see he rebounded back up the next hour to 950 and then the next hour to 984, which is about when we sold that card. So we bought at the perfect time, we sold at the perfect time. Of course, if you miss these buy points and sell points, you're probably not going to make many coins and you also risk losing. So it's all about timing that, and you gain that with experience. Don't be afraid to give it a go. Maybe you lose coins on your first one and then you learn for the next one. But hopefully these videos help you guys out and make it so that you don't have to lose any coins and you learn from my mistakes or learn from my successes so that you guys are ready to go in on your own investments on these rebounds. So that's exactly how you can invest in cards during the market crash. If cards are dropping way too quickly and they're subject to rebound, you can go in on those cards. But that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end of the video, go ahead and comment Black Friday hype, because these next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I guess, are going to be absolutely hectic on the market. And I'll be here for you every step of the way. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.